Recording in progress.
Keeps us healthy. And yeah, just sometimes welcome back everyone. This is our mobility and flexibility class, sometimes our restorative mobility. But yeah, this class sometimes just feels like, why do I even go? We just sit down and stretch. I feel like I'm not getting much out of it. And trust me, this is probably, you might feel like you're not doing a lot throughout the day sometimes by just your day-to-day activities. But you're doing plenty by walking and gardening, and sometimes your daily tasks could be enough. But I really doubt that all of us, just on a regular basis, are stretching here, moving our joints, with the purpose of improving our mobility and flexibility. So, yeah, I don't do it unless we're in here. So, appreciate everyone coming. So, let's go ahead and begin. When I upload my activities onto this app, my athletes always give me kudos, like a thumbs up, like a like on my activity, and those are coming through right now. But anyways, let's go ahead and start with our chair exercises. Then we'll transition to standing exercises. Not sure if we'll get to any floor. I know we spent a lot of floor stretching on Tuesday, so we'll prioritize the chair and the standing. Okay, so let's go ahead and start with our facial exercises first. So let's open our mouth as wide as we can, tilt our head upward, and let's close our jaw by bringing our chin towards our nose. Okay, so feel this stretch throughout your neck. And repeat. We'll do about 3 more. Last one. Very good. All right. Did that. Let's do some soft palpations from our earlobes down our jawline. Here, just gently. I was trying to upload the video recording into my phone during the short break, but it said my phone had no memory, and I made sure when I upgraded phones that my phone had one of the most memories possible. Let's go from the side of our eyes down to the side of our face, and yeah, about half of the storage on my phone was all in the trash of the phone, so I had to empty the trash of my phone. And of course, it was the trash had about maybe like 40 hours worth of recordings. So my phone's good to go again. Okay, let's go ahead. We're gonna inhale for 3 seconds through our nose, exhale everything out through our lips for about 5 seconds. Okay, so try to keep your torso nice and upright for this one. So inhale, exhale. If you're slouching, you won't be able to get all that air in there, so that's why I want you upright. Everything out. More. Very good. Alright, let's fill up our cheeks with air. Puff them up. Let's move that air bubble left to right. also up and down. Relax. Okay. Alright, next we're gonna try a new one. So we're gonna put our lips together like a kiss. And we're gonna try to move our lips up, down, left to right, just so we could have some movement going on as our lip muscles are contracting at the same time, okay? So it's gonna be a little bit unusual, but just have that kiss position and then shift left, right, up, down. You'll feel your cheeks working a little bit. Relax, okay? So again, I felt it almost like in that middle cheek area. So some muscles that you feel like you don't even have, sometimes they do the oddest movements, and that's what those work out. The areas your muscles around your lips are contracting, they help them move. Okay, let's go ahead and now begin with our stretches. So let's look left to right. This one is also part of that lymphatic flushing series. This is in there. I saw another video too, Carmen, of there's a gentleman. He wasn't doing so much of this, but he was just targeting the lymph node areas and just tapping them, or doing like a circular massage around them too. But I'm not sure if you saw that stuff.
No, I haven't.
Yeah, that one seemed more. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I saw that video and I was like, I don't know about that one. I like the more functional stuff. Like the flushing makes sense. So again, up and down. You get a full range of motion. Neck circles. Switch. Alright, so we're going to try one that I saw in the lymphatic flush exercises. Carmen's got me working overtime. So on this one, what I saw is, and I actually tried it and I felt a good stretch. So we're going to have our finger in front of us, okay, and we're going to be looking at it with our eyes, right? So what I want you to do is keep your eyes on your finger, but your head is going to start rotating diagonally up, okay? So pretty much your head is going to be doing this, but I want your eyes to keep focused on that finger, and that's going to help kind of contract and have a light stretch on this area, okay? So put your finger up, so look at it, and then keep looking at it, but turn your head at an angle, and then come back. Almost like if you're trying to be sneaky at that finger by looking at it, and then come back. Because if you don't look at it, you're just going to follow with your head, and you're not going to feel that stretch, so make sure you're looking at it. Does that make sense? Let's do two more. And relax, alright, before your arm gets a little heavy. Yeah. Oh, good. Two top right there. So, alright, let's go ahead. Left hand. So look at it. And then start going diagonally. But keep your eyes on that finger and then back. get a little bit more range of motion, try to keep on turning. Keep your eyes on it. You might have a little bit of like a cross vision. Might start seeing your nose. I know I see my nose with my right eye right now as I'm crossing over. 2 more. Last one. Alright. There we go. So again, that's one of the lymphatic flush movements that we'll be adding soon next semester. Thank you, Carmen. Alright, so let's go ahead and begin with some snow angels. Yeah, one of the tapping and palpating movements that I saw, like again, there's a lymph node on your underarm area. The guy was just kind of doing this for like 30 seconds, and that's kind of how he activates his lymph node in that area. And you know, I gotta watch more videos, and if I see consistency with that, then I'll give it a shot. But I like the range of motion, mobility, flushing. So just go wide. Very good. Those arms can get a little tired. Let's go ahead, sit on that left hand. Right hand comes over, elbow hold, drop that right elbow. Stretch that left side of your neck. Good. Let's go ahead and switch. So sit on that right hand. Left hand comes over. Very good. Both hands behind the head and elbows drop forward. And relax. Very good. Alright, we're gonna continue down our back and our shoulders. So let's go ahead and put our hands directly behind our back, kind of like the rear part of our shoulders. What I want you to do is just do circles right here. So bring those elbows, like almost like the big hula hoops, but try to make exaggerated circles with your elbows here. Go up and down. And in and out. Feel good on the back. And again, let's go reverse counter circles, counterclockwise. And relax those arms because those shoulders start fatiguing after a while, even with stretches, okay? So we'll give our shoulders a little break right now. We're gonna move on to our back and we'll go back to the shoulders eventually. All right, so again, sitting to the front of the chair, cat scratching pose here. Reach up, keep those hands straight, reach, back straight, and pull back. Reach. Good. Continue. Again. Again. 3 more. Last 2. And 1 more. Very good. Alright, just go back up here. Let's go ahead, work on our elbows and our arm muscles a little bit. We didn't use those for this workout earlier today. Let's just do opposite shoulder tap. See, I think this weekend we might be a little bit low on attendance. I believe we had some folks traveling this coming weekend, so it's okay. We'll keep at it. They could watch the recordings. Reverse your palms backwards and then up and down. Very good. Awesome. Alright, back to our shoulders. Okay, I know we used them already, but we're gonna continue working with them. Alright, so we are gonna go ahead, elbows up, and then side, here, wide, relax, elbow in, right elbow in, door openers here with our arm. So we're gonna just keep that arm in and then out and try to push it out and back, push it out. Two more. And switch. Left elbow in, tuck in, out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Awesome. Alright, let's go ahead and now, we're gonna work similar motion, but now it's gonna be elevating. So we're gonna bring that arm up and just drop in and back. So this one, if we could go past this parallel point and go a little bit lower, so it's gonna get a little bit more of a stretch. So we'll do 8 of those. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We'll switch. Go ahead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Alright. Go here. We kind of do this on our posture class. We're going to do shoulder circles. So we're here and arms up, forward, down, back. So big shoulder circles. Let's go in reverse. Very good. Alright, we're going to go ahead and work on our wrist, our forearm area. I know that's an area we usually don't touch up too much, but we can't forget about it. So let's slide our hand past, our wrist past our knee. Allow that wrist to collapse. Stack your left hand on top of it. Add a little bit of pressure while also trying to lift that right hand up. Okay, so we'll do 6 of those pumps, adding some pressure. Ready, and begin. Again, have some tension in there as you're rising for about 3 or 4 seconds. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm gonna try the other hand. Just want to do about 6 of them. Stack and begin. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Very good. Okay, let's go ahead, work on that right hand. So bring each finger to the center of your hand without bending at the knuckles. Go ahead and do that. Keep each finger straight. Alright, now let's bring each finger, but let's bend at each knuckle. Okay? So just bend at the knuckles. Just continue that. So now we're going to go ahead and make a fist, and then as you're opening your hand, also web out the fingers away from each other. Okay, so working on the little tendons in between each finger. So close, web them out, close, web. Relax. Okay? Left hand, each finger individually without bending the knuckles. Okay, but now each finger and bend each knuckle. Make a fist, and again, separate your fingers away from each other, web them out. Very good. All right, awesome. We're going to go ahead and start working our way down. So before we do that, let's do our trunk rotation. So knees are facing forward. Grab a hold of the seat of the chair, now the back of the chair, and gently rotate to your right. Alright, let's turn left. Grab a hold of the seat and the backrest and rotate. Relax. Hip openers. So right, again, this one's easier if you're sitting towards the front of the chair. Right leg, step out. Add a little bit of pressure there with your hand. Keep your torso upright. So again, just a reminder, tomorrow if you're with me, usually at 10, we're meeting at 8 tomorrow, okay? So. That reduces our time at being, you know, is anyone like in a hot room right now? No air conditioner? Like me? Let's switch. Alright, glad you guys are comfy. Yeah, my Monday, Wednesday class, I have one from 11:30 to 12:45. I have that for after this week for 3 more weeks, and that one is a little bit rough. And in the fall, I have 2 classes that start at 2 p.m. Those are gonna be fun. So, reset. Okay, piriformis stretch. We're gonna go with our left ankle on that right knee. Are people meeting up this weekend to walk from the group chat? You know, Carmen?
What was the question?
If there's a group of people meeting from the group chat to walk on Saturday?
I don't think so. Not this week because Eli is away, and I think Jan also.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah.
Gentle push down on that left knee. Bring that knee up. Alright, right leg, right heel on that left knee. Just discovered a new blister here on my toe. I have to take care of that before my run. Gentle push down. Gentle push down. Yeah, I was looking at the forecast for next week, and looks like it's gonna be maybe the same or just slightly milder. Let's bring that knee up. But I know later in the week it looks like it's, I don't, you know, forecast 10 days away. I don't really look into those too much, but I wanted to because of my race next weekend, and it shows that it's gonna be hot, like high 80s. So I'm hoping that it kind of something shifts in the winds That's all it takes, the wind to take a turn. All right, we're gonna go ahead and sit towards the front of the chair. We're gonna recline back. We're gonna bring our knee up to our chest and do some leg extensions here. Let's switch. Alright, let's go ahead and do our leg press motion. So bring that heel in, swing it out, rotate that foot, or roll it, not rotate it. So again, just like a long bicycle over here. I'm gonna switch. A little bit of some knee cruciate ligament mobility. So again, cruciate ligaments are the thick ligaments you have around your knee joint. So we're gonna elevate that leg on the upper side by having my hands under my thigh. And I'm just gonna swing that right ankle as far out as I can. We may just get through our chair stretches today. We could add some of the standing stuff for the next 2 days for our balance class. Let's switch. So elevate here. So on Tuesday, I don't think I mentioned, but on Tuesday, Chick-fil-A was having this promotion that if you dressed up as a cow, you get a free sandwich or a free entree. So my wife goes bananas for stuff like that. So we didn't have an outfit, but she printed out a bunch of cow prints. So she just printed out all the stuff. So we had sheets of paper with cow print on them just taped all over us, and we went through the drive-thru, and yeah, we got our sandwich. That's how we got our dinner on Tuesday. Let's elevate the right foot and do our ABCs. So I think I had like a headband, a cow print, and like a gold chain with some cow print on there. So again, we're just doing ABCs here with our ankles, getting some ankle mobility. Switch. Alright, great. So we did our ABCs. Let's go ahead and plant our feet flat and pull our toes towards our heels. I'm just gonna do this one on my right foot because I have that blister on the left toe, and I could already feel that left blister opening up if I continue. So, but yeah, so just go ahead and pull your toes back. Alright, now feet are flat and pull. This one I should be able to do. Feet are flat and pull your metatarsal pads, so the soft pads of your feet, pull them towards your heels. And pull. Alright, and lastly, let's grab a golf ball or any type of spherical item. Ideally a golf ball. If you have a tennis ball, that could work too, but a golf ball is going to be the best item for this. I'm just going to do a little bit of massage therapy on our arches, so go ahead and grab that. And we're just going to press down with our feet and just roll back and forth. My right foot, I don't know if it was because of my blister or the 20-mile run last week, but the arches on my right foot have been aching. I actually may take this golf ball inside with me to just have it throughout the weekend and do this. Alright, find a spot that's a little tender and gently push down. Alright, and then relax. Alright, we're going to switch to the left foot now. Back and forth. And a little bit of pressure downwards. And then relax. So we're doing that. Oof. Alright. Hopefully this is what you needed for today, going into the rest of the afternoon. How are we feeling? Olivia, Carmen, Wayne, Teresa? How are we feeling?
Oh, much better.
Okay. Good.
Wonderful.
I feel good.
I feel like a cat, like, you know, when the dog, well, like a dog when they're scratching and when they're getting scratched on that right spot. I feel like if I turn my foot sideways and I roll on the side of my arch, like that's the spot. And I'm just right, I'm right here, just kind of giving myself a massage in that area. It's just so tender. I think it was a 20-mile run on all that sidewalk that irritated it, because I was a little sore after our 2.5 mile walk on Saturday. So anyways, take care of your feet, take care of everything, and glad you folks joined, because again, this is, like I said, that one class that feels like we're not doing very much, but I think we honestly get the most out of it. So everyone, enjoy your Thursday. I'll see you folks
You too. See you
tomorrow at 8 o'clock. Okay?
8.
8 o'clock
Okay.
tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
All right, bye. Bye, folks. Hydrate.
Get it from this, whatever you have on your